some of the people that we interviewed had come over the Pyrenees and then finally ended up in Barcelona right at the beginning of the war, and the way that they talked about it was really exciting. You know, there was people from all over the world there. Everybody was fervent and passionate and caught up in this cause, and you know, there was a kind of almost a party atmosphere, and the way that they spoke about it and the welcome that they got from the Catalan people as well just made it kind of fired up our imagination, and we wanted to try and recreate that.
Sammy takes part in the Cable Street riots, defends his own neighbourhood, and in the very first scene after that shows his mother a newspaper with events that are going on in Barcelona, and it says, "I have to go." It's as quick as that. Then he goes to a recruiting office, joins up, then they travel to Barcelona, they then go to Albacete for training, and then there they are in the thick of the battles. He meets Pilar, a young girl in Barcelona, and falls in love with her and feels very protective of her because I think they share something in that she has lost her parents and he has lost his father. His mother, after a while, can't bear it without him and joins up as a nurse and comes to Barcelona as well.
Will you stop staring at me?
Why?
Fascism was rising, and what was happening in Cable Street was symbolic of what was happening around the world. So those people just felt they had no choice, and a lot of people from Cable Street did volunteer to join the international brigades, you know, because they could see that if people didn't make a stand, then fascism would take over. And the people who didn't see that or didn't want to see that were the British government, the French government, the American government, who actually were complicit in Franco's coming to power.
My mind's begun to drift. I really don't want to live, but I don't know how much longer I... Who was there? British, we're British, we're so British, please don't shoot. We're hungry and exhausted and in need of a sheriff. Jesus Christ! Oh, it's good enough for certain.
At the time, I was how old? I was coming up to 18. I wasn't 18 yet. It was the fascism. Italy was in Africa at the time, and Hitler would come into power, and now was Mosley, you know, fascist. He got it into his head if the time was ripe for him and his fascists to take charge here in England. And when people from all over England came, they swarmed through just to stop him. They knew what was going on with Hitler in particular, and they had to stop him, so they came from all over to stop it. And it was there that really affected me very much. I had to go to Barcelona, join the International Brigade.
In 1936, there was a appeal in the papers asking for volunteers to go to Spain because they had said there was this war going on. And of course, straight away, without thinking anything, I volunteered. And then we set off, 6 ambulances and a fourgon. And we had 19 men and 1 woman. So we had to go from Glasgow, down through England, over to France, down through France to the centre of France to Toulouse, take to the left there, I forget the name of the city, and down through Narbonne, Perpignan, up into Le Perthus, La Junquera, Girona, Barcelona, Tarragona, and then the road up to Valencia.
Socialists, the anarchists, and the communists, for short, PSOE,
And the C&T and the PCE.
who for the unions,
The UGT.
the Basques.
You are the PNV.
I feel like there's a real resonance in Catalonia and Barcelona. The people who have seen it just seem to, it really touches them, you know, so much. It has even more, you know, probably than over here, because it means that much more with the, you know, suppression of the Catalan culture and the language for all those years. I think this means a lot to them. You'd need adapting to, you know, I think it should be in Catalan, you know, to make it really work, in Catalan language.